Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel, Navigating Betty. I am Betty and I just finished painting my house. I'm talking scraping, sanding, caulking, filling in with wood filler, painting my house all on my own. It took about 4 months, $2,000 and most of my sanity, but here we are. I have plenty of other things to take care of. The flooring, this is subfloor, and my kitchen, cabinets, counters, sinks. I also need a stove, and I think after I do all that, I will still need, I will still have other things to do. But I thought, dogs, neighbor's dogs, he keeps them tied up in the backyard for infinity. So they bark a lot. I'm gonna just forge ahead because this is really quick, not doing anything spectacular. I do still need to do a lot of other things, but for right now, what I'm waiting for is financing in order to get flooring, in order to get cabinets, counter, deck, any other thing I need money in. And right now, I just don't have it. So in the meantime, I've been thinking about going forward. So for those of you who don't know or care, whenever I started this channel, October 1st, 2021, I did it solely to document my progress from here to there. I'm not trying to monetize this channel. It's more of a vanity project, really. So I don't ask you to like, I don't ask you to follow, because I don't actually think I teach anything. And that's what marks a good YouTube channel, that it is useful. It is entertaining and gives you something of value. And I don't think I'm quite there yet. I do think I would like to create a YouTube channel, something, and I'm working with that in my mind. Also in my mind, I have started to progress on this, from here to there. I've started asking myself, where in my past have I always gone wrong? Because I'm 57. I don't know about you, but I'm 57 and my life was in chaos before I started this YouTube channel. My house was in forbearance, my car was broken down, my AC was broken down, my electricity was going to get shut off. I was just gotten divorced. I was driving my sister's car. Well, she let me borrow her car to drive DoorDash. I had no job, no retirement, no savings, no investments. Nothing. So in 3 years, I went from there, and I think I'm like, oop, right here. But there have been times in the past when I've had it pretty good. I've had a job, I had a car that was paid off, and then I always make stupid little decisions that take me right back to square one. So I've been asking myself these oddly deep, and I'm not even sure they're necessary questions, but they keep coming up. Like, I don't go anywhere. Now, half of that is because I have an elderly dog. And whenever I go out anywhere, like I just went out last night to my neighbor's birthday party. When I come back, she's just pacing and pacing because she can't see. And I just, I want to be here in case, I don't know. She can't see, she can't really hear a lot, so when she can't find me, she'll just pace and walk around and walk around and walk around. So part of me not going out is that reason. I want to be here with her. She's the last one. I used to have 3 dogs, and they used to have a brother that my nephew had. So she's the last one. I just want to be with her. But there are times when I have opportunity to go out, but then I tell myself, but I'm just an introvert. And I've begun questioning that. Am I really an introvert? And this is not a comment on introverts in general. This is me asking myself about my self-labeling as an introvert. Is it that I'm an introvert? What is it about going out in public that I find a little unnerving, daunting? Just something I don't want to do. Why is that? I mean, if I go out, then I'll make friends. And if I go out and actively pursue a social life that I find enjoyable, I will find people like me, make friends that have the same interests. Now that's logical, isn't it? But I don't do that. I don't make any plans. You know, I'll see things and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I don't go. So why is that? Why is that? I'm not asking you, I'm not mad at you. But why is that? Why is it that I don't go anywhere, that I don't do things? I instantly start to think, oh, you know, I have to get dressed. I have to shower. Oh my God, I have to get dressed. I have to make my way over there. And then, you know, I'll have to make an effort. So is it that I'm lazy? Or, you know, I'll get somewhere and nobody will pay attention to me. I'll get lost. There'll be people who are younger than me, more interesting, have more to say, know the people around them, and then I'll get lost in the crowd. So does that make me narcissistic? Am I just wanting somebody to pay attention to me and me only? Am I cheap? I am just questioning myself. Is it that I'm an introvert? Really? Is it really? Because I'll be very honest with you. No, I don't think I am. I think I'm something else. I think I'm agitated. I'm instantly defeated when thoughts of going out and making an effort, trying to make friends. I instantly defeat myself. So that's something I'm working on. Another thing I'm working on is going forward, I want to be more healthy. Painting my house made me realize just how out of shape I am. Especially like sanding, holding up my arm. See, I have a lot of flabby. I'm flabby. I'm not all that overweight, but I am flabby. Look, you want to see that again? Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't hate you. I'm just, you know, telling you what I'm thinking about right now, because going forward, it's this, you don't progress by big leaps and bounds. You progress because you're preparing for it. You navigate, you make little small adjustments. And I'm asking myself, where is it that I want to end up? No, seriously, where is it that I want to end up? Not this vague, all-encompassing kind of goal. Like, oh, I just want to be fit and I want to make friends. I'm trying to get into the details. My neighbor has dogs that they have tied up in their backyard for infinity. They never go anywhere. Think about what all you've been doing this past year: sleeping, going to work, making friends, going out, you know, drinking too much, throwing up, whatever it is that you've been doing, and no judgment. But whatever it is that we've all been doing for the past year, my neighbor's dogs have just been tied up in the backyard. So they bark a lot. I'm sorry. But continuing on, because I do want to get in shape. What exactly am I prepared to do to get in shape? I did buy a walking pad because I sit on my tush all day long answering calls. I answer calls for a living. And I did buy a walking pad, and I walk it for the first hour of the day because that's the quietest. And that's one thing. But even food is problematic. I can tell myself, like, you know, I'm just going to eat what is a good portion for me. Do you know how little that is? I mean, even the little size of a portion for one person is an issue on several different levels, especially if they have a lot of ingredients. You just need a little bit of one ingredient and a little bit of the other ingredient. What do you do with the rest of the stalk of celery? If you just needed like half of a stalk to make this soup or chicken salad or whatever it is that you're going to make, what do you do with the rest of it? Not only that though, but like what exactly is good to eat? What are you supposed to be eating to be healthy? Is it fiber? Is it protein? Is it all of those? To what degree? And also, I don't like to cook. I don't want to cook. I can cook, but I it's just so time consuming. And like, where am I going? Where am I mean, where do I want to go? What am I doing? Is there something else that I'm supposed to be doing that I have to like reserve my mental space for? So that's what I've been doing. These are the questions that I ask myself because it is just me and I have the time. I don't have the finances to do anything major right now, and I'm terrified that I will take a bad step, that I'll go in the wrong direction, because I have let myself down in the past so many times, and I come up with these amazing ideas, these great ideas. I am, you give me a problem, I will figure something out, but I'm bad with commitment, and I have got like dozens of people just ready to tell you all about that. But I am bad with commitment. I'm not very consistent. I'm not organized, and little things kind of derail me. Like I got this brushless mini chainsaw, and I couldn't get the top. I couldn't get the cover off of the chainsaw itself. So I let it sit there for about a month until I YouTubed it, and you just squeeze it and it comes right off. But it derailed me, and that's what I'm talking about. There are plenty of channels out there if you want do-it-yourself tips, if you want to know how to build stuff, organize your finances, if you want to know how to cook for one, how to cook vegan, how to cook any manner of food. I'm getting a call. That's distracting. See? But there are channels for any topic out there. And mine is not one of them, and I understand. I totally get it. That if you do watch, don't watch. But this has never been a channel for anyone other than myself, because it's like a mirror that you put up to your face every day. And there's this big push right now with a lot of creators over 50, like, create a YouTube channel. And it's easy. You can make it about this, or find your niche and everything like that. And my question to that is always, but what if you are not that person? What if you want to make a YouTube channel, but you're not organized? And the concept of like, when do you post them? When do you film them? And then when do you post them? Like, do you edit? Do you use other footage from other days? Or do you have to stay on point right here? And I know it's like, just post it, which, hey, that's why we're here, right? I am aspiring to get more organized. I am aspiring to become the person that will be able to sustain a YouTube channel that is engaging and informative, educational. There's all sorts. I can go into that, and I'm sorry, but I will later videos. I just thought I'd pop in here because I told myself I would give myself the entire month of September off, to not think about paint, not think about scraping, sanding. I genuinely have PTSD a little bit, and a little bit of nerve damage in my hand now from painting my house, but I'm so happy about it, and I think it came out great. So I definitely want to get there, and little by little I'll start learning more, but it doesn't really matter how much you learn, how wonderful and succinct the videos that you watch are, if you are not mentally, emotionally there. When people say, oh, you know, you just have to think about your niche, or you have to, you know, post every day, it's like, how? About what? What do I have to say? And I know that there's something that I mean, I don't have confidence issues per se. I just don't know that that what I have to say, I can be saying it for an extended period of time. You look at any YouTuber, and at some point in time, if they've had a YouTube channel for, you know, like a good 5 to 10 years, at some point in time they have lost their focus, and they go off and they come back, and they're even more awesome. So that is not the problem. The problem is just that finding your voice, I guess. Finding your voice and becoming the person that you want to be, and not losing your focus on it. Not losing your focus on going forward or going from here to there, which is what my channel's about. Anyway, if you've been hanging out, thanks a lot. Don't give up. If you're over 50 and you want to do something great, something that feels good to you, don't give up. You know, take a break, have some whiskey, you know, maybe an edible, and know that there are things that you can create that someone somewhere will see and feel like you are talking just to them. And, you know, maybe that'll happen for me. I am going to try, but I will go a little bit more into depth about all this whirlwind in my mind later. As I said, I'm sorry. But if you've been hanging out, thanks so much. And I will talk to you later. Bye.